Smith picked off by Wilkins. Jackson off the spin, drew the foul. Holding foul, says Ed Middleton. It's called on that man, Kenny Smith, in his second season out of North Carolina. He is playing despite a sore back. He was a question mark for tonight.
Yes, he missed practice yesterday.
2 minutes in, and the Knicks lead at 6-2. Ewing setting the pick. Here's Wilkins. Gerald Wilkins off to the explosive start as the Knicks take an 8-2 lead.
This team does not block shots much, Sacramento, and they're being exposed right now.
Rodney McRae. Here's Jackson. Kenny Walker put it down off the missed three-point field goal by Mark Jackson. And Jerry Reynolds of Sacramento wants to talk it over. Timeout taken.
Delighted to see Gerald Wilkins get off to this good start. Oakley with the fine pitch out. Lots of running room for Gerald, who goes up and under with an early stuff. He's feeling very good about himself. No question about that right now. Mark Jackson with the long jump shot. No one boxes out, and Kenny Walker shows what made him famous, that jumping ability.
Walker played only 7 minutes last night, getting the starting assignment with the absence of Johnny Newman. So the Kings off to a 1-for-8 shooting start. Here's LaSalle. Thompson rejected by Ewing.
And controlled, the best block shot there is.
Oakley. And it's Ewing getting the step, getting position on Thompson. And the Knicks lead at 12-2.
Boy, Jerry Reynolds can't be happy. I mean, the Knicks are dominating so much on the boards.
Ewing picking up Pinckney on a switch. Presley lost it, but the reach-in called on Wilkins. Jerry Reynolds, 44 years old, out of French Lick, Indiana.
I've heard of that.
Yes. One-time assistant coach. He was named interim head coach 2 seasons back when Phil Johnson was fired. This time replaced Bill Russell. Here's Pinckney getting in, and the foul.
Kenny Smith with the beautiful touch pass to Pinckney.
Foul committed by Ewing, his first, and Ed Pinckney, who had a 20.7 rebound game against the Rockets on Tuesday. 81% free throw shooter, leads the Kings in going to the foul line, completing the three-point play. The Knicks now lead 12-5.
And that followed a 21-point effort against Denver in the prior game. Pinckney's playing very well.
Wilkins off the fake, making it look so smooth. So Gerald Wilkins now with 8 points, 3 for 3 from the field, 2 for 2 from the line.
I would say Gerald feels unstoppable right now.
McRae, nice touch on the move by Mount Vernon product Rodney McRae. Wilkins lost it. Presley backed it up to three-point range, then changed his mind. Ed Pinckney with the tip, and the Knicks call a 20-second timeout. So the Kings showing.
The reason Kenny Walker was behind Presley on that play, which led to the nice tip-in by Big Ed Pinckney, was because Kenny came over to help out Mark Jackson.
Sacramento after moving from Kansas City. This is the first season at the new Arco Arena, and they have sold out every game. Of the old arena capacity was in the area of 10,000. Here's Ewing, and a loose ball foul called on Pinckney by him. Good play though by Gerald Wilkins to get it back. A lot of deflections, both ends. Jackson staying with that shake and bake move by Smith. Thompson, basket counts, and the foul.
Well, Sal Thompson showing that big body and how it can help him. McRae, one of the finer passers in the game, and Thompson was met strong by Walker, who just pulled his way in.
Foul on Walker, his first. LaSalle Thompson with his 5th point. We apologize for the video difficulties that have been taking place. Our crack staff, though, on the case. And John trying to tune the monitor up. John, that won't do it here. Here's Walker.
I have a screwdriver with me. Will that help?
Walker tried to save it. Smith with the delivery. And the foul on Ewing.
Oh, just a great pass by Kenny Smith on your head.
That is a major factor.
Doesn't have anything to do with it.
Game is tied at 14. Jackson from 3. So the Knicks 0 for 2 from 3-point range. It will be Sacramento ball. Rick Pitino did not like the call. He thought it was deflected out by the Kings. Thompson.
Oh, what a pick and roll. Perfect.
We mentioned right at the start, LaSalle Thompson has lifted his game as of late, and he has given a lift to the Kings. Wilkins stopped on the reverse, and the Kings on the run. McCray, and Sacramento has taken an 18-14 lead. Timeout call by the Knicks.
Goals. And gets a perfect pass from one of the best, Kenny Smith.
Sacramento Kings with 13 unanswered points to take an 18-14 lead. The Knicks had a 14-5 advantage. Patrick Ewing sitting down after picking up 2 fouls. Eddie Wilkins has come on. Knicks now with Trent Tucker, Mark Jackson, Gerald Wilkins, Charles Oakley, and Eddie Wilkins on the floor. So Walker sitting down. Jackson with the spin. And McCray starts back. Pickney. Good play to follow the ball. It was deflected.
Tough pass to catch.
They get 15 unanswered points for the Kings. Wilkins from deep. Rebound Oakley. Could not believe there was no one around him, although LaSalle Thompson took a pretty good pop and went down. He felt he was fouled. No call. And the Knicks are down now 20-16. Here's some pressure. Normally, when the Knicks are in a back-to-back situation, you do not see much pressure the second game. Presley. That's a 3-pointer.
He's the best on this team in that department.
Eddie Wilkins way off. Rebound Oakley. Wilkins, yes, 23-18. Knicks trail by 5. 4:15 left in the first quarter. Good play by Wilkins from behind. It will be Sacramento ball. Sidney Green checking in, replacing Eddie Wilkins. So the Knicks going with a small lineup.
One of McCray's particular skills is his ability to handle the ball. Against pressure, that's valuable.
It is Green guarding the 6'10 LaSalle Thompson. Here's McCray. Got great position. 25-18. The Kings by 7. Here's Jackson. The Knicks went 5 on and lost by Oakley.
Well, just looking at the lineup on the floor, so many local New York area products on the floor now. Rodney McCray, Mark Jackson, Smith, Pinckney,
Presley from Connecticut.
Sidney Green, of course.
Yourself. Here's Thompson. 7-point Sacramento lead with 3.5 left in the first quarter. Tucker. So Trent Tucker connects on his first field goal. He had a 3 for 13 last night. Off the pressure. Bad pass. The Warriors were 56%. They took only 88 shots. Pinckney working on Walker. 5-point Sacramento lead. on the shot clock. Thompson has to force it. Oakley on the rebound. Rod Strickland is getting set to come on. Oakley played by Pinckney. Lost it.
Kind of took that move reluctantly.
Nice give and go. And then a little extra from Kenny Smith. Beautiful play.
It's amazing what Kenny Smith does with his body in the air. Can change direction so.
Rodney McRae is now 4 for 6 from the field. Here's Jackson. Rejected. 3 on 2. Smith.
Kenny Walker with great hustle deflected the ball, but it went into the wrong hands.
And the Kings lead the Knicks 31-22. Tucker from 3.
With Ewing out, the Knicks don't have an inside game now.
Oakley trying the interior pass. Broke. Klein getting set to come on. The Sacramento's first substitution. And the Knicks, after the good start, shooting poorly once again. Walker broke it up. And it will be Sacramento ball. Here's Joe Klein in his 4th season out of Arkansas, replacing LaSalle Thompson, who hears it from the crowd. 9 points for Thompson. Green jumping out, kept alive by Presley. Minute and a half left. First quarter. Pinckney. Knicks down by 9. The Kings hit only 1 of their first 8 from the field and then turned it around with 15 unanswered points. Strickland finding the opening, delivers to Walker. Rebound Oakley on a travel. A travel on Charles Oakley.
Big challenge for Strickland now against Kenny Smith.
Vinny Del Negro has checked in for the first time. Smith behind the back. Rebound Pinckney. And he's fouled.
Well, I'm glad that basket didn't go in by Kenny Smith, because I think I would have been pushed to the brink as one of the greatest moves I've ever seen. That was something. Look at this. Oh, and then the left hand. Crazy left-handed shot.
Sidney Green called on the foul. At Pinckney 3 for 8. He missed 21 games. Playing tonight with a sore back, although you'd never know it.
Only known to him.
Walker with some room. And the Knicks can't buy one. Here's Oakley.
What? And
a little more conventional here. Dave Corzine to Jordan for the jam. One more time, all right? Okay, he had 34 points on the night. Bulls led by 29 points in the 4th quarter. It was lights out, right? Not quite. Miami heated up. Kelvin Upshaw, 2 of his 10 4th quarter points. It was a 6-point game. Rory Sparrow nailed the 3. He had 27. It was a 3-point game. The last guy you'd expect to hit from long range, Ronnie Cycli, hits the 3. It was a 2-point game. With 10 seconds left, Craig Hodges nailed both foul shots. Ron Rothstein has seen this act before. Alonzo Highsmith tries the shake.
But their percentage right now down so low at that 30% level. For the game last night, it was 40%. You want to simplify the game, you just got to put the ball in the basket.
Patrick Ewing is back up front with Walker and Green. Klein on a double team. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McRae. We're just underway in the 2nd quarter. Wilkins and Strickland at the guards. Walker, Ewing, Green up front. And Green with
some variety might be good once in a while for his effectiveness.
Ewing way off.
Klein played him well, had the hand up in his face. What better example of how to distract a shooter?
Ewing is now 2 out of 6. Here's Klein.
Ewing returned the favor.
Yes, and hear the crowd mumbling about that long-range attempt by Joe Klein. Ewing trying to return it. Good play by Del Negro. Smith. And it's rejected by Walker of San Jose State, and his father, the focus of much attention the last couple of days at San Jose State. The players staging a revolt of epic proportions. That was a bad shot. 10 members of Now, the San Jose State basketball team said they would not play the rest of the season if Bill Berry remains the team's coach. And that has created quite a stir out here on the West Coast.
Rick Pitino now doing something he said he wouldn't do. He's playing Strickland and Jackson together. It happened a couple of games ago, but this is certainly an important part of the game.
Smith with a three-point bomb. So Kenny Smith continues to hurt the Knicks, who now trail 39-23. Yes, we saw the combination of Strickland and Jackson in a meaningless period as Ewing hits against Charlotte, with Rick Pitino feeling that was a good opportunity to try it. Berry hammers it home, 41-25. Sacramento by 16. And it was used a couple of times in the past where we'd see Strickland and Jackson together. But this, the first time it's been used in a meaningful manner. Ewing on the reject. Kings wanted a goaltend. And the Knicks also going with a three-guard offense once again. Wilkins.
Berry played him well, wouldn't give him the baseline. Knicks looking futile right now in their efforts offensively.
Down to 8 on the shot clock. Green fell down. McRae has hit 5 of 8. He has 10. And it's getting away from the Knicks here on the second of the field. The Knicks trail 43-25 early third quarter. The Kings with only 1 turnover. Jackson rejected.
It was so easy for the Knicks in the first few minutes to penetrate. Now they're getting everything shoved back.
Wilkins, 43-27. Sacramento by 16. So Gerald Wilkins with 12 points. Del Negro guarded by Strickland. Three-guard alignment. Jackson, Strickland, Wilkins, Green, and Ewing up front. Del Negro, the rookie from North Carolina State. He's an excellent shooter. He is a long-range shooting specialist. That was his first field goal. Strickland hit on a reach-in.
Dozen games. He's in double figures in rebounds, it seems, every game now.
Ewing with Klein backing up and falling down. So Patrick Ewing with 8 points, and the Knicks trail 45-29. Oakley on the switch, and the illegal good job by Berry to keep it alive. Harold Presley.
That's one reason why you can like 6'8" guards. (47-29). Again, the Kings lead by 18. Ewing. And 8th of December, a 124-111 victory by the Knicks, with Ewing and Jackson hitting for 26 apiece. Down to 9 on the shot clock. Pinckney. Jackson throwing in a crowd. It was deflected out by Sacramento. Very hard for Mark Jackson to get room. The Kings are honing in on him tremendously, not giving him any room to get free.
Sal Thompson getting set to return. Strickland moving to his left was blocked. It will be Nick Ball. Here's Thompson back. And he replaces Joe Klein. Berry guarding Wilkins. Wilkins trying to direct traffic, and Berry smacked it out of his hand. Foul on Del Negro.
Knicks so far with just 8 points here in the second quarter.
Yes, Sacramento with a couple of impressive runs, 15 unanswered points. They outscored the Knicks at one stretch 20-2. This after that bad start. Stay right here, says the official Lauerman. The call against Sacramento. It's on Presley. That's his third. Sacramento over the limit, so Oakley
Did not start in this game with that ankle injury. Kenny Walker did.
Berry with the step. Ricky Berry with his second bucket. Wilkins right back. So the Kings now lead at 49-34.
Boy, Berry is big. He's almost a head over Gerald Wilkins.
Listed at 6'8", 207. Five on the shot clock. Del Negro just did get it off. And pass by Strickland. Pinckney. Sacramento by 17, 51-34.
You know what's impressive about Kenny Smith? One of the many things, he was dribbling down the left side. He saw the man coming, and he had to go to his right hand and get rid of that pass, and he did it so fast. Watch how he does this now. He switches the ball over, delivers it successfully. Catchable pass, too, I might add.
Smith on that foul. Experienced, I'm told that they have been caused by a thick valley fog between Sacramento and our uplink in San Francisco. John will have further details on that at halftime.
Thick valley fog.
Yes. Strickland with a beautiful move, and the Knicks now down by 14, 51-37.
You ever have that condition inside your own head, Marv?
Many times, John. And in most cases when I'm around you. Down to 8 on the 24. LaSalle Thompson called for steps. No basket. It will be Nick Ball. Trent Tucker back, replacing Rod Strickland, at least with 3 points. Tucker, Wilkins, Oakley, and Ewing. Wilkins met by Berry. Jerry Reynolds, the Sacramento coach, looking for an offensive foul on Wilkins. The Knicks now down by 12. They trailed by as many as 18.
Fine move by Gerald. He had to go over people bigger than him.
16 for Gerald Wilkins. Pinckney. They got away with a travel. Sacramento ball. Here's Rodney McCray back. And Ricky Berry sits down. 5 points for Berry. Kenny Smith setting it up.
The message from the Knicks bench is no middle. Deny middle motion. And the Knicks do it.
Here's Jackson moving on Del Negro behind the back for Ewing. Fans reacted. They felt that Ewing should have been called for a travel off that first dribble. Timeout taken by the Kings as the Knicks move within 10.
The difference in the fourth quarter was the Knicks defense. Signs of it on that play as they didn't allow the Kings to get inside. The Knicks can't wait till the fourth quarter here. on the enemy arena here as Patrick Ewing slams that ball down after that beautiful pass from Jackson.
And Nick Crusher beginning to provide difficulties for the Kings on the inbounds pass. They had some trouble getting it down. Just under 3 minutes left first half. And the Kings lead by 10. It will be Nick Ball.
Jackson's pressure caused that.
Wet spot on the floor being taken care of. Knicks remaining the same following that Sacramento timeout. Del Negro is guarding Tucker. And does not want to give him any room for a three-point attempt. Down to 7 on the 24. Jackson. Yes. Mark Jackson. With his first field goal, he missed his first 6 from the field, and that brings the Knicks with an 8.
You get the feeling the Knicks are digging in now. They naturally have rising confidence now that they have it down to 8.
Kings led by as many as 18. Down to 5 on the 24. Down to 2. 1. Just did get it off. Gerald Wilkins. So the Kings now lead it 51-45. It's been an excellent first half for Wilkins. 18 on 8 for 11.
And the Kings are flat.
And they're using most of the 24.
See how they can't get inside, though? The defense is working so hard.
Traveling violation call. Coming up at halftime, a close-up look at the Greg Butler phenomenon. Greg from this area, played his college ball at Stanford and received a nice welcome last night when he checked in the first half against Golden State. Here is Wilkins. Yes. And that lead is down to 4. 51-47. Bruce Beck with a look at Greg Butler and the kind of reception he's been getting at home at Madison Square Garden. That's coming up at halftime.
Kings cannot get inside during this Knicks surge.
And let's see what the first half. So the Knicks have trimmed the Sacramento lead to 4 points. Ewing jumping out on a switch. Pinckney inside.
What a shot. Wow.
15 points for Pinckney. Tucker from 3, way offline. 6-point King lead. 40 seconds to go. First half. Tucker trying to stop the ball. Kenny Smith putting all kinds of moves for the Kings. 35 seconds left. First half. Jackson got caught in the air. Here's Smith. And the Kings lead by 10. Offensive foul. Kenny Walker hit with his third. 18 seconds remaining. Had it down to 4, and now the Kings up by 10, and they're holding for a final shot. Down to 3 seconds in the half. And Rodney McCray indicating a set play. And finally one. Tucker with the steal. Look out. Trent goes flying.
Get your hands off him, Marv. He's all right now.
Just try to help. The highlights, which are brought to you by Minolta, creators of Maxim 3000i, the world's smallest, most affordable autofocus SLR. The Knicks did start quickly.
Yes, particularly under the basket. Ewing with that block. ignited a break. Mark Jackson handles the ball, goes to the middle of the court where he belongs in that situation. Charles Oakley, nice pull-up jump shot. But Ewing didn't forget about it. He kept going to the boards and jammed one.
Ewing with 12 points in the first half. The hot man for the Knicks, though, Gerald Wilkins, 9 for 12 from the field, and he had 20 points.
Yes, Gerald has carried the offense for the Knicks, and he's done it going to the basket as well as those fadeaway jump shots.
But a good run by Sacramento off some beautiful playmaking by Kenny Smith.
Yes, a clinical pick and roll play now. The timing is perfect between these two. Kenny Smith leads LaSalle Thompson to the basketball, and the hole opens up, and he did the rest.
Excellent first half for Kenny Smith, outplaying his schoolyard foe from years gone by in Jamaica, Queens, Mark Jackson. Kenny Smith with 11. Mark Jackson missed his first 6 shots from the...
Bill is the master planner here.
And we're getting set for the third quarter. The way things have been going at home recently for Jerry Reynolds, he says he hasn't had this much fun since the 4th of July Carnival in French Lick. He is from French Lick, Indiana, along with another fellow by the name of Bird. 3-point setup. Presley not able to convert. The Knicks are down by 10 as they go to the offense.
Knicks proved a lot of things in the first half. They can get a lead, they can lose a lead, they can come back, and they can lose it again.
Ewing,
Coach crazy.
Establishing position on LaSalle Thompson. 14 for Ewing, and the Knicks trail by 8, 57-49. Off the double team, McRae finding Thompson.
McRae thinks pass first. That's clear. He must be fun to play with.
Again, a 10-point lead for Sacramento. Ewing setting the pick. Nice return from Wilkins.
Nicely done. Gerald Wilkins doing a Rodney McRae thinking pass.
59-51. The Kings by 8. We're just underway. Third quarter. Marv Albert, John Andres from Arco in Sacramento. McRae on a reverse. Wilkins and Jackson in the backcourt. Walker up front with Oakley and Ewing. Kenny Walker making his first start of the season with Johnny Newman sidelined by a left sprained ankle. Jackson getting in. Here comes Smith whipping by Ewing. Wilkins back.
Oh, Ewing hesitated at half court. Should I go for the steal or not, instead of running back and establishing himself as a defender, and Smith just exploded.
Kings by 10. Ewing, yes. So Patrick Ewing with 18, and it's now an 8-point Sacramento lead.
You just can't trade baskets with the home team when you're on the road.
Nice touch by Thompson, who has 12. And that's what they're doing. They are trading baskets here at the start of the third quarter. Wilkins off the fake. All the violent problems in Miami. Oakley. So the Knicks not able to come out with the bucket off that sequence. Instead, the Kings able to move down court. But here's Jackson back.
One of the great mysteries is how Oakley can be so strong getting an offensive rebound. I mean, rise above people in a sense. And then when he goes up for that follow-up shot, he becomes half that person effectiveness-wise. It's amazing.
Presley on the foul, picks up his 4th. Here's Vinny Del Negro, rookie from North Carolina State, replacing Kenny Smith. Smith with the 3 fouls. Ewing, Patrick Ewing, 9 for 14. He has 20 points.
Well, Thompson wanted to deny him the middle, and he did, but Ewing had another answer.
LaSalle Thompson felt that he was fouled. Oakley. And the Knicks have cut it down to 5, 63-58. That's only the second field goal for Oakley. 4 minutes gone by in the third. Good play by Kenny Walker.
Well, they call that defensive rotation a lot. And this man wants to see more of that. Walker did it perfectly.
Thompson. Wide open shot for LaSalle Thompson. Wilkins getting down, putting the move on Delmegro, but Presley over to help out.
Now that's defensive transition when a team can get 4 players down that fast.
And the foul is called. Trent Tucker being waved on now by Ed Middleton, who calls the hacking foul on Walker. That's 4 on Kenny Walker.
So the Knicks' momentum blunted here by fine team play defensively. Presley coming into the picture. Coaches love that when a team gets back so fast. It looks like you're at a disadvantage, and then all of a sudden with super hustle, the opponent is the...
Jackson with a three-pointer. And the Knicks are 0 for 6 from downtown. Tucker from 3, 0 for 7. Loose ball foul called. And it's on Thompson. That's his second.
Oakley creating problems with his desire to get that offensive rebound. Tough to deal with that man. I mean, he takes up room, he's aggressive, and you have to respond to Oakley.
7.5 remaining in the third quarter. They double up on Ewing. Wilkins.
Tenth of the way there. He got there, but couldn't finish it.
Nice pass from Delmegro to McCray. And it's Sacramento by 11, 69-58. Ewing on fire. Ewing now with 22 and a 9-point King lead. Only occasional pressure being used by the Knicks. Illegal defense called. Second time the Knicks have been hit with the violation, so a technical foul.
They might have gotten Patrick Ewing below the foul line with his man Thompson out high.
Have drawn a blank here tonight. Last night against Golden State, 5 for 28. They set an NBA record, most three-pointers attempted, but not hitting them. 8 on the shot clock. McCray forcing. Oh! Rodney McCray has had the touch tonight. 7 for 11. I recall earlier in the year he had an 0 for 15.
I was just going to say that. Is that the man who missed 0 for 15?
Well, the Knicks get it back. Here is Oakley. So Oakley's hit 2 straight from outside. 72-62. Sacramento by 10. Wilkins off the steal, putting the move on Thompson.
Good patience by Gerald after that fine play.
Here's a three-point attempt. Tucker on the rebound.
Knicks not content with the 15-footer, Jackson or Wilkins.
Oakley again. He's hit 3 in a row from outside. So Oakley with 10 points. Sacramento by 8. Three-point attempt by Presley. Thompson lost it to Tucker.
Oh, what hustle by Tucker.
Oakley. Rebound Ewing. Traveling violation. Ewing was trying to get position, And then shuffled his feet.
Once again, Trent Tucker with aggressiveness, and it paid off. Tipped it away, and he controlled it, too.
Good pressure by the Knicks. Kings able to handle it. Presley. No call. Rick Pitino very upset. Wanted the charge. 74-64. Sacramento leads by 10. It's swinging it around. Tucker. Yes. And that is their first three-point field goal. Trent Tucker. Delay of game warning against the Knicks.
Tucker had his footing and got the ball in time to get himself set to shoot that ball. Now on the inbounds,
he's for 37. Strickland who just checked in, able to pick it off. Strickland around Pinckney. Gorgeous move by Rod Strickland, and the Knicks now trail 74-69. They double up on Pinckney. Just under 4 minutes left, third quarter. Took a bump. He was hit by Wilkins. For Gerald Wilkins, his third personal foul. And for the Knicks, their 13th foul.
Knicks once again vying for the lead here, but it has to happen at this end of the court for them. They prove they can score.
Thompson stopped by Ewing. Offensive foul call. LaSalle Thompson picks it up. Joe Klein getting set to check back in. Nice move by Ewing. 24 for Ewing, and the Knicks move within 3.
What a big move by Ewing. Up and over Pinckney.
El Negro. Rebound Thompson. Ewing on the reject, but it's a goaltend, so the basket counts. 19 points for Thompson.
Ewing up quickly. I might argue that. I'm surprised Rick Pitino didn't. Guess he feels it's futile.
Or perhaps it was the correct call and you're wrong, John.
I don't know.
Kings lead by 5, 76-71. 3 minutes to go, third quarter. Strickland with the spin and through in a crowd, able to recover. It's unbelievable what he can do in the air.
And in where big people roam.
Foul on Strickland. That's 2 on Rod. And a timeout call. 2:46 left in the Patrick division. How about that Tony Granato, John?
Definite candidate rookie of the year. It's going to be a fight, though.
What a keen observation.
It's going to be a fight.
3-point lead for the Sacramento Kings. Here's Kenny Smith. It's a rare outside shot tonight for Smith. And the Kings extend to 5. 15 points for Smith. Strickland with the step. El Negro with a good play.
Knicks don't want to let this opportunity to come back in this thing and get a lead slide by once again.
El Negro for Klein. Klein gets it back. Lost it to Strickland. 3-on-1. Make it 3-on-2. And the pass a bad one. Minute 45 remaining, third quarter. Sacramento led by as many as 18. Knicks got off to the fast start, led 14-5. Kings with 15 unanswered points, also aided by a 20-2 run. Here's Del Negro. And Green couldn't find the handle, but Strickland does. Wilkins. Rebound. Del Negro's played well.
Seems to be in the middle of all of the action.
Smith on the reverse. Sacramento by 7. 80-73, coming up on 1 minute left, third quarter. Ewing battling for position against Klein. Off the spin.
Huh.
That was a secondary and a third move by Ewing against his U.S. Olympic basketball teammate, Joe Klein. Klein wide open, but reluctant. Rebound Pinckney. Here comes the rookie, Ricky Berry. It will be Sacramento ball.
Ewing reached an obstacle situation here with the big Joe Klein body there in front of him, but he found the answer.
Kenny Walker is back for the Knicks. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Tucker stole the dribble and then fouled by Del Negro.
What a price when you dribble that ball too much, as this man did. Tucker hung in on him. Tucker will attack the dribbler, and here he does. What a good example. The quick hands of Tucker. Boy, has he been valuable the last few minutes with his aggressive defensive play.
Knicks with an offensive defensive shuttle. Walker sits down. 20 seconds. 15 on the shot clock. Knicks holding for a final shot. They're down by 5. With the clock working down. Now here comes Strickland. Ewing. That's a 24-second violation. Too late. And 1 second remaining in the third quarter. And now the official, Mike Lauerman, over to the official scorer. He says 2 seconds should be placed on the clock. Rick Pitino says 1. Jerry Reynolds says 2. I think it's 1.
Well, that's Rick Pitino's argument, saying there were 25 seconds on the clock.
I checked it out. The discrepancy was 1 second. And Berry will throw in from backcourt. Smith gets it off. And hits. Yes, that 1 second was very significant.
Well, the attempted steal made this happen. Certainly helped. Strickland going for the ball. And Kenny Smith had room to shoot.
With the Houston Rockets, Rodney McCray, Jim Peterson coming over to Sacramento. Peterson out tonight, cause of the flu. McCray has had a good ball game, 7 for 11, 14 points.
And what pleasure he took in helping the team break their 3-game losing streak in their last game here, beating Houston, holding Olajuwon and Thorpe to 30 points combined.
4 on the 24. Ewing with an ad-lib move. Good double teaming on Patrick Ewing. Here comes Kenny Smith, and he lost it. Just underway in the fourth quarter. Strickland.
For the game, the Knicks at 44% from the field, and the Kings at 52.
And Rodney McCray
In the game.
And here's Jackson wheeling down low. So Mark Jackson with his second field goal. 85-77. 8-point Sacramento lead. Smith and Del Negro in the backcourt. Klein up front with McCray and the rookie Berry. Klein going for the left hand.
He got the position he wanted. He had his season high against the Knicks in New York with 19 points, when Thompson was out.
Had a good game, a 9 for 13 for Joe Klein. That was his first field goal tonight. And now Mark Jackson beginning to heat up. 87-79 the score. It will be Nick Ball.
He's taken his dinner partner there with the ball. Kenny Smith down low in the last couple of moves. Mark physically expressing himself, protecting the basketball with his body.
So off that turnover by Kenny Smith, the Knicks get it back. They stay with the 3-guard alignment. The double up on Ewing goes to the fadeaway, and Berry to the board.
Green just not the offensive rebounder that Oakley is.
And El Negro lost it. Kings getting sloppy, and Rick Pitino would like to see his ball club take advantage. It's been a low turnover night for the Knicks, but again throttled offensively.
Kings only have 12. Knicks 10.
Ewing. Rebound Green with feed for Jackson.
Oh, fine play by Sidney Green.
So we've seen Mark Jackson with 3 buckets here in the early moments of the 4th quarter. It's down to a 6-point Sacramento lead. 9.5 left in the game. El Negro. And able to keep it alive. Berry for Klein. Wheeling in. Rebound Ewing. Doing all right, hit the floor. Jackson all the way. Mark Jackson has come to life, and he has brought.
Mark Jackson could not have chosen a better time to arrive in this game.
3 minutes gone by, 4th quarter. Kings with the ball, lead the Knicks 87-83. Ewing jumping out on McCray. Here's Klein, played by Green. Oh, what a tip by Harold Presley. 89-83. Sacramento by 6. 9 on the 24. Holding foul. Knicks trying to set Ewing up. Nice return for Wilkins. So Gerald Wilkins off the spin has brought the Knicks within 4. Berry stepping in front of Ewing. That was nearly picked off. There's Smith. That was a 3-point attempt. Kings really hustling all over the ball.
Presley at the guard position is so much taller than Tucker.
Line. Nice move. 91-85. Kings by 6. LaSalle Thompson is getting set to make his return. Jackson down low against Smith. 7 on the 24. Here's Jackson. They'll jump it up.
See, the bad part of a play like that.
Oh, a foul call, John, on Wilkins.
How you can distort your offense. If Jackson fails on the move, doesn't make the basket, you have Ewing out top of the key. You have no rebounding. So when you do that, you really want it to work.
One official calling a jump ball, then Ed Middleton will have the better view, said foul on Wilkins. Berry. Ricky Berry has looked impressive. He has 7 points. The Kings' #1 draft pick out of San Jose State, and he's given Sacramento a 93-85 lead. Ewing, yes. 28 for Ewing. It's down to a 6-point edge. Charles Oakley getting set to return. Presley with the step. Oh, that's a friendly rim.
Boy, did the Knicks miss Oakley out there in those situations. Spreading people out. They don't have that quality now.
Presley with 11 points. 8-point King lead. 6 minutes remaining in the game. Jackson around Thompson. Jerry Reynolds wanted a traveling violation. Here's Presley. 97-89. Kings lead by 8.
Boy, they're getting clutch shooting.
Timeout taken by the Knicks with 5 minutes, 44 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter.
I call in to check on my parts order, right? They say that file is in the big computer. We don't have access to that. We don't have a copy of your PO. He's on a different computer system.
Excuse me.
Sorry. Did you send a copy to the field rep? This isn't the number you call. I can't access your credit line, blah, blah, blah. There's no such thing as service anymore.
You ought to change to my supplier.
What do they do right?
I don't know, but it works.
Oh, Harold, it's lovely.
I hope you like it.
It reminds me of when we first got electric light back when I was a child.
Oh.
Daddy used to draw his chair up to that light and read to us. Oh, the memories. But Harold, this is the 80s. And I wanted a Bud Light.
If you want the one light that outshines them all, ask for Bud Light.
Kill the light, will you, Harold?
Oh, because everything else is just a light.
The 1989 Mazda 929. The high-performance luxury car meant to be seen.
See it.
Meant to be thoroughly enjoyed.
Enjoy it.
Meant to be driven.
Drive it.
Mazda 929. It's meant for you.
Come drive a Mazda.
Get a great deal at your local Mazda dealer today.
Tonight's game is being brought to you in part by GE. From plastics to financial services, we bring good things to life.
Mark Jackson penetrating, going in moments ago. Key bucket.
And the New York Knicks Foot Locker High School Assist Program will donate a pair of Nike athletic shoes to a New York City high school for every assist recorded this evening by program chairman Mark Jackson. Mark playing tonight for William Cullen Bryant High in Queens. Also, the Knicks and Foot Locker award Knicks tickets to select New York City high school students with good attendance records. Mark Jackson with 9 assists. He has turned it around after the slow start. He's come on here in the fourth quarter. 10 on the shot clock. The Knicks are trailing the Kings 97-89. 5.5 left in the game. Ewing rejected. And the outside official, Ed Middleton, calling a loose ball foul against the Knicks. It's on Gerald Wilkins. That is 5 on Wilkins.
Well, LaSalle Thompson facing Ewing. Ewing turned around on him. You'll get a good look at it here. Made a fine play. Got a piece of that shot of Ewing's. That hasn't happened much.
Second team foul on the Knicks. Neither club in trouble in that department. Sacramento has 1. Smith open. 99-89. Kings by 10.
Kings are getting such good picks from LaSalle Thompson.
Jackson rejected. Stay right here, says the official. Loose ball foul on McCray for Rodney McCray, his second.
Knicks going to their bread and butter man again. Look at the defense converge around Ewing, no, but he finds the open man.
Oakley back on the floor up front with Ewing. 3 guards for the Knicks. They continue to double effectively on Ewing. Jackson from 3. 1 for 10 for the Knicks.
He actually came back for the 3.
Sacramento a 101-89 lead as the Knicks call for time.
Nobody tells it like the Daily News.
The puck stops here. Or, you know, there.
Nobody knows it like the Daily News.
On the one hand, I could have played pro ball. On the other hand, I could cover it for the Daily News. What a choice.
Nobody shows it like the Daily News.
Nobody knows it. Nobody shows it.
Nobody tells it like the Daily News. New York's hometown paper.
Where are you taking me?
To a huge January clearance sale, so I can make good on all those Christmas promises.
But where?
We're at the only place that offers the largest selection of audio, video, records, and tapes at the guaranteed lowest prices. The Wiz. This 20-inch GE color TV with remote is $279, and this 26-inch JVC stereo color TV is $599.
I should have known for quality, selection, and price.
Nobody beats The Wiz.
The Caribbean, Florida, Mexico, Hawaii. This winter, American Airlines will offer more flights to more sunny destinations than ever before. American Airlines, something special to the sun.
Well, this Saturday on Madison Square Garden Network, doubleheader basketball starting at 4 o'clock, Mississippi and Georgia. And then at 6, 2 more, Connecticut against Georgetown, and St. John's going up against Boston College, followed by pro basketball. More than a doubleheader on the MSG Network on Saturday. Knicks and Seattle on Saturday night. We mentioned at the start that this has to be considered a must game for the Knicks in terms of the road trip, because you are not going to find an easier opponent ostensibly than the Sacramento Kings. That's a loose ball foul, and it's called on McCray. That's 3 on McCray. So the Knicks felt they wanted this one very badly, and here they are trailing with 4:20 remaining in the game. The down 101-89. It does not get any easier. Ewing connects. So Patrick Ewing with 30 points, and the Knicks now down by 10. They go to pressure. Jackson try to draw the foul, but it's called on Jackson, who is looking at Ed Middleton with a look of disbelief. The foul on Jackson. Saturday, the trip continues, as we mentioned, at Seattle. Sunday at Portland. These are teams with tremendous home records. Next week, the Lakers, Phoenix, and then Utah.
I want to point out, though, that early last week, the Kings beat the Los Angeles Lakers here. Now, the Lakers, as everyone knows, have had problems on the road. Very impressive, though, for them.
Thompson going to the hook shot. 103-91. Ewing, gorgeous move. 32 for Patrick Ewing. But it really is amazing in the NBA how different teams look at home and on the road. The Knicks at home 17-1, 14 straight, 3-point attempt. On the road 8 and 11, and they've dropped 6 of their last 9 on the road. Here's Tucker. Yes, 3-point field goal. So the Knicks have cut it down to 7. 103-96. Smith able to recapture, and he's fouled. John Tucker.
He just oozes speed, Kenny Smith. He loses the ball and then has the tremendous ability to go and recapture it.
3:20 remaining in the game. Harry Reynolds staying with the rookie Ricky Berry here in the closing minutes. Ewing on the switch playing McCray. 8 on the shot clock. There's McCray. He lost the handle and was able to recover.
Good hands by McCray. What a demonstration and how valuable good hands can be.
105-96. Knicks down by 9. 2:45 left in the game. Ewing. And rebounded by Perry. The Kings coming off the victory over Houston, trying to make it 7 out of the last 8 at home. And Berry, with his 4th field goal, he has 9. 107-96. Kings with the lead. Fan of defense from the crowd. Ewing getting in. Patrick Ewing, 16 for 25, 34 points. 107-98. Sacramento with the lead and possession. Just under 2 minutes left in the game. Jackson off the steal, stripping Smith, who felt he was fouled. So make it 107-100. 7-point King lead.
Jackson showing Kenny Smith that he too can stuff that basketball.
Ewing up on Berry. Oakley went for the steal, called for the foul. That was only his first of the game. However, the Knicks are now over the foul line.
Gets himself ready to jam it down. Ricky Berry has been very impressive. First time I've seen.
It's an 8-point lead. The Knicks 2 for 11 from 3-point range, and way off the mark. Here's Jackson. He changed his mind. Wilkins stopped by Thompson. Ewing is there. Yes, and it counts. So Patrick Ewing, with 1.5 minutes remaining 4th quarter, will go to the line.
Well, the Knicks aren't looking at the clock. They're not out of this thing yet. It's certainly fading fast. But a strong effort here in the closing moments is making it very interesting and creating some tension, you know, for the Kings.
And here comes Smith. Another break for the Knicks, who are within 6 with 1:25 remaining. Ewing now has 36 points. That is 1 under his season high. Jackson on a crossover, rejected by Thompson. Nine, 102. Knicks would like to shoot from 3-point range, although they have not been succeeding, but cannot find the shot. Ewing foul. Thompson. Ball the final minute. That's a season high for Ewing. 38 points. 109-104. And a timeout taken. Rick Pitino screaming, trap him. Timeout comes with 3 seconds to get it across midcourt, or else it's a 10-second violation. 41 seconds left. 4th quarter. The Knicks down by 5, and they get it across. Strickland giving the foul 4. Knicks looking to push it quickly. Tucker wanted the screen. He has it. Looking for the shot, couldn't find it. Strickland stopped by Presley.
Boy, Thompson has become big in the second half. He has stopped many opportunities that the Knicks have had, or thought they had.
27 seconds left. Well, that's a critical call. Harold Presley on the inbounds called for a hold, so that stops the clock, and the Knicks go to the foul line.
Well, this is over.
25 seconds left. Strickland. Walker on the recovery is stopped. And here's McCray. Fouled by Jackson. McCray, 7-point Sacramento lead. Jackson. And the foul call.
Well, that's called by Ed Middleton. An away from the play foul, a one-shot foul only, but you retain possession, as he explained.
6 seconds remaining. Knicks down by 6. That's a 3-point attempt. And that will do it. Won't count. But the Sacramento Kings defeat the New York Knicks. That last basket did not count. So the final score The Kings won 12, and the Knicks won